Hey folks, Didn't Know here. Today we're going over ways to find guns fast. The longer you play, the more you will find places that become your lucky spots. I'll go ahead and share my findings and where I usually find loot to get a weapon early on. The first tip is only applicable in lucky situations, but sometimes you will spawn into a town that has clear evidence that a battle happened here. Listen for the sound of flies to locate possible players to loot. The bodies of players are usually picked clean of all their valuable items already. When you find a situation like this though, check nearby bushes for the chance the loot has been ditched there. Often if highly geared bandits roll through and leave a trail of death, they will ditch lesser valuable guns. It's worth taking that quick gamble at scouting the area for some hidden goodies. On a similar note, if you hear gunshots early on and you are a fresh spawn with nothing to lose, go ahead and try to sneak over to the shots. Hide in the tree line, and if one player kills the other, try to spot the body of the dead player, then get to the body before the attacker does. I've had situations where a bloody battle left a number of bodies on the ground. The surviving party had a dozen zombies on them. I was able to quickly grab a gun and backpack full of loot and run away to sort it later. If you're feeling extra spicy, use that newly found arsenal and take on the gunman. As for actual places to loot, markets are one of my favorite places to check early on. It's very common that I leave with at least one item of value, whether it's food, upgraded clothing, a compass, ammo, or hopefully a weapon. If a gun spawns, I typically find a long-range gun on the counter or a handgun under the counter. Hunting cabins are another building that I never pass up. It can be very hit or miss, but if there is loot, it's often something I can use. This is categorized as hunting on the in-game files, so if I find a weapon here, it's often a Blaze, Winchester, Mosin, or other long rifle. Be sure to check the storage room on the back of the house, as many times this gets skipped by other players. I also recommend taking the time to check out hunting stands often found along the tree line at the edge of forests. It can be tedious going up and down the ladders, but it often rewards you with a long rifle or other helpful hunting loot. As a fresh spawn, it's a good idea to check just about any house in DayZ that's in your path, but there are a couple houses I make sure to hit every time. The brown log cabin house seems to be good luck for me, and I typically find a handgun on the bedstand. Players often forget to take a moment to check the cabinets on the right, which can contain loot. The green 2 stories have also treated me well, with weapons often spawning on the second floor. The brown 2 story can be hit or miss sometimes, but I'll find guns there on the second story that no one took the time to check. Go ahead and check the red 2 story as well. Sometimes I find guns over by the bed in the back. Some of the more obvious spots early on will be the camo shipping containers, guard shacks, and police stations. It is very common I leave a police station with a shotgun or a handgun, even on heavily populated servers that have already been looted. Always check the surrounding buildings and scaffolding for loot that more careless players may have missed. When you're in the area of a police station, keep an eye out for police zombies wearing stab vests. Single these affected out, as they can be an easy source for armor early on. Leaving a police station with a shotgun and a chest armor is a solid way to start a run. Blast your way over to the video on the left and take your game knowledge to the next level. Subscribe to the channel and snipe the like button. Thank you and have an awesome day. Peace.